What's going on, everybody? Kevin here with Roll On Gaming, and this is my first ever booster box of Star Wars Unlimited for Spark of Rebellion. I'm really excited to open this box and see what we get. It's been a long time coming in terms of waiting 10 months for this game to release, so I'm not going to waste any more time. We're just going to go ahead and crack this open and see what we get. Now, let's go ahead and try to open this in a way that makes the least amount of mess. As you can see, we're already off to a flying start by cutting the top and then opening it on the side, which is great. So yay us for efficiency. This is a lot smaller and denser than I thought it would be, but still really cool looking. Oh, it's got to be a good sign. Got to be a good sign that the Thrawn packs are right on top here. So we're going to move this over to the side, and we're just going to get into it. We got to start with the first ever pack. It's got to be a Thrawn pack of Star Wars Unlimited. I'm going to do my best with a little bit of glare here, but I'm just excited to open these packs. So let's see what we get. How funny would it be if we got a showcase first pack? We didn't, but we did get a hyperspace Boba Fett. So that's got to be a good omen. First pack hyperspace Boba. We do love to see that. So let's go ahead and put that down there. Command center. I'm going to go a little bit more slowly through this first pack than I am through everything else. So we're just going to take a look at everything. Rebel Pathfinder, make an opening. First Legion Snowtrooper, Consortium Star Viper. Ooh, the Death Trooper is always nice. Volunteer Soldier. There's a Disarm. Viper Probe Droid. Ooh, Hyperspace Battlefield Marine. That's a nice one right there. We do love to see that. Let's put that in a variant pile here. Inferno 4, General Dodonna. It looks like we got another hyperspace here. Rogue Squadron Skirmisher. So three hyperspaces in this first pack. Pretty good. We do enjoy the variants. I got a Had No Choice. Oh, and then a foil rare. Foil rare for a cause I believe in. That was pretty solid of a pack there. So we're going to put the rares here. We're going to adjust this sorting as we go, but for right now, having two hyperspaces, a hyperspace leader, a foil rare, all in the first pack is something we're pretty excited about. I'll go ahead and stack the commons and uncommons over here for now. So Thrawn not letting us down with our first ever booster pack from a box. Obviously, we opened some packs during the pre-release event. There's a Chewbacca. Speaking of cards that we have opened, we've certainly opened plenty of Chewbaccas, but we did get a hyperspace Catacombs of Cadera. Hyperspace bases look so sick. So pretty stoked on that. And then we'll just go ahead and run through these here a little bit faster. Looks like we do have another one, maybe two hyperspaces coming up, which is pretty exciting. So there's the Hyperspace 7th Fleet Defender looks really nice. Some of these space ones are really cool. So we'll go ahead and put that in the hyperspace pile. We've got a Lieutenant Childson, a Pirated Starfighter. Oh, a Hyperspace Jeddah City. That looks really nice as a rare base. Wow, I was just talking about how cool the bases look, and that's a nice one. And then a rare Gideon Hask. Okay. And then, oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Right off rip. Foil Luke Skywalker. That's incredible. What a first two packs we've had. Well, this one's definitely getting sleeved. So we're going to go ahead and crack open some sleeves. So make sure we get that all proper. Foil Luke Skywalker in the second pack of our first box of Star Wars Unlimited is crazy. That's our first legendary. We were lucky enough in the pre-releases to open two other legendary Luke Skywalkers. So having a play set already is pretty wild. We got to take a look at this again because, I mean, that's unbelievable. What a pull there. This box is starting off pretty hot. Pretty excited about it. I'm going to put non-foil rares actually in the rare pile. Let's not be silly about that. Okay, well, it can only go... I don't actually know how much better it can get at this point. That's an amazing start to our first box. So we're gonna have Leia Organa here, and then let's see What else we got in this pack? Love a Super Laser Technician. Oh, there's another hyperspace in here. Another hyperspace, and it's going to be, oh, wow. So I actually have the hyperspace foil of this make an opening, and now I have the hyperspace of it. And I think I might have a foil as well, so we probably have the full set at this point. One of each of those variants, which is really cool. That's obviously a beautiful card. Wing Leader, No Good to Be Dead, Rogue Squadron Skirmisher. Here's a Strafing Gunship as our rare. And then a foil Del Mico, really nice. That's another foil rare. Oh my goodness. This box is on fire already. 2 foil rares and a foil legendary in 3 packs is absolutely insane. We are loving this. And we're just we're going to keep going. This box right now is shaping up to be pretty sweet. So at some point, I'm sure the dream will sort of crash a little bit. But right now, I'm riding pretty high with some of the cards that we're getting. There's a Wampa, another Super Laser Technician. I've softened a little bit on my stance on Bounty Hunter Crew. I think that card's actually pretty decent, especially in something like Double Cunning where you can pull back a Cunning to your hand. Don't hate it at all. Here's a Wedge Antilles for our rare, and then a foil Alliance X-Wing. So let's put the foils underneath the foil rares. Put the rares here, and then we'll continue on as we go. This is going to be interesting to sort later on, but as of now, we're just opening packs. We're just vibing. We'll worry about sorting later because this is wild. I'm already having a blast. Just a couple packs in. All right, so we're going to flip this to Grand Moff Tarkin. And then we've got Catacombs, Cargo Juggernaut, Spec Force Soldier. Let's let the camera focus a little bit on this if it can. Steadfast Battalion, Vigilant Honor Guards. Come on, let's get a focus here. Anytime. We'll figure it out. Jedha Agitator, Snow Speeder. There's our card, Snow Trooper Lieutenant. We do love a good Snow Trooper Lieutenant. Obviously, that being the card that we were grateful to reveal thanks to Fantasy Flight Games. There's a Ghost. Ghost is a really nice one. Spark of Rebellion, the set's namesake, and then a foil Mon Mothma. Very nice. Very nice. So that's a rare that goes here. And the rest of these are going to go over here. All right, so we're going to open this Chewie pack, and then we've got another 2 Thrawn packs coming up. If you can't tell, I'm big on the Thrawn packs. So we'll see where we get. All right, so do a showcase check. Nothing there. And there's another Leia Organa. I do think Leia is going to be something that's still going to be powerful, despite the rise of some of the other leaders recently. I think Leia still has a lot of play. That combo of green-red heroism it's nasty. There's another Snow Trooper Lieutenant. We love to see it. We got a hyper foil coming up here, which I'm pretty excited about. There's General Tag. A Mace Windu. That's our second legendary. Oh my goodness. What is happening? What is happening in this box? We just got a hyper foil legendary home one and a Mace Windu in the same pack. What? This box is crazy. I mean, I don't mean to sound too excited, but I'm pretty excited. Like it's hard to top a double legendary pack, especially one that has a hyperspace foil in it. Look how beautiful that art is in hyper foil. My goodness. There's the focus. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Wow. Wow, this box. This box is wild. I can't even get my sleeves out of the package because this box is so wild. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So that's already 3 legendaries. 2 of them are foil. My gracious. All right. Well, and that's before we do a double Thrawn pack. So we're having fun. We're having a blast here. I really cannot complain about anything to this point. The pack opening experience so far has been incredible. Across the board, there's another Hyperspace Director Krennic. Look at that. That's really nice. We'll put that over with Boba Fett. Okay. Chopper Base. Resilient. Spin through these a bit. Looks like we got another Hyperspace coming up. And it is a Cloud City Wing Guard. I don't think that's one I have, which is really nice. So we'll put that in the hyperspace pile. Okay. And not make a mess of ourselves here. There's a Yoda. Cantina Bouncer, another general tag. There's a Rook. I think that's something I don't have a playset of yet, which is nice. And then a Forced Surrender foil. All right. All right. I'm going to take that Chewy from earlier and just go ahead and put that in the common pile. And then Catacombs of Kadera can go right there. Okay, so we got another Thrawn pack, and then there's a third Thrawn pack after that. They do know I love my run on Grand Admiral Thrawn, so that's pretty solid. All right, so there's another Tarkin. You're going to find as you're opening these boxes that you're going to see a lot of repeats of the common leaders. These common leaders, we can, again, one per pack, but I have an exorbitant amount of Chewbacca's. Just from doing the pre-release events. There's a Baze, Vanguard Ace, Galactic Ambition. Oh, and a foil Bib Fortuna. That's a nice one. We do love a Bib Fortuna. Galactic Ambition, less so. But there's a world in which that card ends up being somewhat decent down the line. So I can't really pass judgment on it one way or another. Oh, we got a stack of Thrawns coming up here. This is really nice. All right, so we'll open this one, do a showcase check. No. But we did get a Sabine, which is good, and then a Hyperspace Catacombs of Kadera. It's our second Hyperspace base, not including the Jeddah City that's in there. And they were both Catacombs of Kadera. Now, we do have a Hyperspace coming up. It's got a bit of a yellow border. I'm going to guess that that's Snapshot Reflexes. So let's see if I was right. Oh, look at that. It's like I know some of the cards. I may not know all of them, but I know some of them, and that's one I know. Kanan, Bib. There's another Rook. Look at that. Okay. So we got two Rooks and then Open Fire Foil. Very nice. Very nice. That's going to go there. Okay, let's open a Leia pack to break up the Thrawn dominance here. The Thrawn in it. No, that doesn't work. That's not a pun that works. Showcase check is a no, but we got a Han Solo, which is a rare leader. Very nice. Very nice. I'll go ahead and put that in the same pile. And a Hyperspace Chopper base. Okay. I love the Hyperspace bases, like I said. We'll keep going here. Ewing, Moment of Peace, Cell Block Guard. We got another Hyperspace here. I don't think I'm going to be able to guess this one. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it is a... I don't know. I have no idea. It's a Vanquish. Oh, that's pretty. That's a really nice one. Okay. We love to see that. That's really cool. Prepare for Takeoff, Forced Surrender, Child Sin. There's a Callus. We like to see that. I think I only have one Callus, and then a Foil Resilient. Really cool. All of the folks who said who went to the community celebration event and said, yeah, these foils look a lot better in person. The videos and photos do not do it justice. You're absolutely right. They definitely did not do it the appropriate amount of justice. Oh, I got excited there because I saw that and I thought maybe that was a showcase, but no, it's a Hyperspace base, which we're getting a decent amount of, which I'm not upset about, because if we're going to run a 30 health base or a 25 health base for that matter, we're definitely going to want to run a Hyperspace version. So that's cool. Let's just dig through some of these. Takedown. Can never have too many takedowns. Can never have too many no good to me deads. There's a Count Dooku. That's a nice rare. And then a foil Alliance Dispatcher spinning the turntables. Pretty solid on that front. So we're still technically only at one actual legendary. I know they don't have perfect distribution on these, so you're not guaranteed 3. You're not guaranteed more or less. There's an IG-88, everybody's favorite. So it'll be interesting to see how many legendaries that are not variants that we get. I'm not going to complain either way because I've already gotten 3 legendaries that are really cool. Home one probably not as playable as some other ones. There's a Jedi Lightsaber. You can never have too many of those. And then a foil Gorilla Attack Pod. Very nice. Can never have too many Luke Skywalkers, even in variants, so I'm not going to complain at all about that. I do have a decent amount of Home One already. I think this is my 3rd, but I certainly didn't have it in a Hyperspace foil. Oh, back-to-back packs with IG-88. Okay, we do look. It does look like we have some variants here. So we'll speed ahead to those. So we'll see what other legendaries we get in this box, if any. I got a First Legion Snowtrooper, though. That's a really nice one. My co-host and brother Corwin pulled one of these during the pre-releases and showed it off in our last podcast, so go check that out. There's a Greedo. Oh, there's a Hyperspace Jedi lightsaber. That's a nice one. A nice little Hyperspace rare there. We love to see that. Put that right there. Here's a Heroic Sacrifice and a foil Restored Arc. Okay. Pretty cool there. That Jedi lightsaber is really nice. Okay. We've gotten a couple Hyperspace rares and variants that are very good to us. So I'm definitely not complaining at all. That is a Hyperspace. Oh my goodness. Heart stopped a little bit there. That's a Hyperspace Iden Versio, which is a really nice one. Iden's definitely one of the leaders that I'm going to want to play super early. So let's see what else we get in this pack. But happy to open a Hyperspace Iden Versio because she's definitely got some play, and I'm pretty excited to build a deck with her. There's a Bosk. There's an Emperor Palpatine. Really nice. And then a foil Carabast. I think that's my second foil Carabast. I really do like Carabast as a card. I think Carabast might be a little bit slept on. I also am doing a horrible job of counting how many packs we have left, so I have no idea. So we're going to find out together, and it's going to be a great time. No showcase. There's another Chewbacca. Speaking of having all of the Chewbaccas known to mankind. We do get a nice Dagobah Swamp, which is really cool. All right, let's see how we do as we proceed to give us what we need. Attack Pattern Delta, there's a Benthic. Han Solo is our rare, and then a foil Super Laser Technician. So we did get both DJs as a foil, which are nice. And then Han Solo, two rares that are both found in the starter decks, but weirdly I like these ones better just because they do have the counterfeit stamp on them, whereas the Han Solo and Emperor Palpatine in the starter decks don't have that. So just a little quirky thing there to keep an eye on. If your opponent is playing a Han Solo or an Obi-Wan or an Emperor Palpatine or the other rare that escapes me. Oh, it looks like we got a Hyperfoil in this pack, which is really cool. It actually looks like a Gorilla Attack Pod maybe, but we'll see. They're not playing with counterfeit cards. They're just playing with cards from the starter deck if it doesn't have the counterfeit stamp. Here's another Hyperspace coming up. This might be an ISB agent is what it is. I spun to it before I could even guess for it, but it's just fine. There's a Forces With Me, the Emperor's Legion, and then I was correct. It was a Hyperfoil Gorilla Attack Pod. So I think that might be another full set of variants. I think I have this in Hyperspace, but not Hyperfoil. So that's pretty cool. We're in on that. And then the Emperor's Legion is a rare, which is cool. Forces With Me is going to be a card that I think only gets better as we continue. All right, so this is another Thrawn pack. Thrawn packs have been good to us so far. So we're gonna hope that this one continues to be good to us. I do see a Hyperspace, so that's pretty cool. And then there's a Hyperspace base. There's another Echo base. So we'll keep going here. Hyperspace coming up. No idea. Oh, an Echo base Defender. That's a useful card to have. Don't mind blinging out my Echo base Defenders at all. Here's an Attack Pattern Delta. Oh, okay, we got a Security Complex. This is our second rare base of the box, one of them which was Hyperspace. And then a foil Ozatec Liberator Gunship. So that's pretty cool there. We're coming down to just a few packs left. So I hope that all of you are having an awesome launch day. I hope your pools are just as good as some of mine. There's an Emperor Palpatine. We love Emperor Palpatine as we're talking about good pulls. That's going to go in here just because I like Emperor Palpatine. I hope some of your pulls are awesome. I hope that you guys get a chance to open as much product as you can stomach. And you know, honestly, there's a Hyperspace Dodonna. Oh, back-to-back packs with a Security Complex. That's interesting. All right, well, we're gonna have a decent chunk of those then, and then a foil Bounty Hunter Crew. There's your Hyperspace, and we'll get going. What has been your best pull so far, either on launch date or on the pre-release? Let me know down in the comments. Love seeing what other people pull. I do find it interesting that we haven't pulled another regular legendary. Again, that's not a complaint, because pulling a foil Luke Skywalker is definitely something that makes up for any legendaries we quote unquote missed. But we're not there yet. We still got some packs to go. So let's see what we get. Oh, look, just as I was talking about getting another legendary, there is another Home 1 and a foil Homestead Militia. So Home 1 is something that I'm going to have to play because I have so many of them already. It is actually kind of wild how many Home 1s that I have at this point for so little product being opened. But that is our second legendary, so we're pretty excited about that. It looks like we have 5 packs left in this box. Is this the last Thrawn pack? I want to end on a Thrawn pack. So if it's not, yeah, it is. So we're going to end on this pack right here. I'm going to set that up right there just so everybody can see it. And then we'll put the last 4 packs before that right here. We started on Thrawn. We're going to end on Thrawn. And let's see what else we get here. There's another Emperor Palpatine. Okay. You can never have too many Palpatines. Again, we're going to put that right here. So let's see what else is in this pack. And as we approach our rare slot, it is a 7th Sister with a foil Fleet Lieutenant. I really like 7th Sister. I don't know where she goes right now other than a Grand Inquisitor deck. I suppose if you were making a Vader deck or a deck that utilized Force traits, you would find that she would be useful to you. But I don't know that that Grand Inquisitor or any other Force decks not named Vader are super viable with 7th Sister right now. I also don't know that she makes the cut in a Vader deck. So remains to be seen. We do have a hyperspace coming up. This looks like it might be 5th Brother. It is indeed 5th Brother. This is my second 5th Brother hyperspace. Very nice. We got a Bodhi Rook rare and a Crafty Smuggler foil. I've pulled a decent chunk of double cunning rares in my pre-release packs and now this first box. But no cunning, believe it or not. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get our hands on a cunning. There's a hyperspace command center, which is really nice. Let's put that there. Interesting that that we have found ourselves with a box with 2. This looks like an interceptor. No, it's a takedown. That's beautiful. Hyperspace takedown. Like I said earlier, you can never have too many takedowns. We got a Don't Get Cocky as our rare and a Strike True as our foil. Also a nice Reinforcement Walker in there. 2 packs left. We'll knock these 2 out here. And as I was mentioning, it looks like I'm going to have to play some Home 1 because, yeah, hard to ignore the Hyperspace Foil Home 1 and just not want to put it in a deck. There's a Hyperspace Snowspeeder, which looks really nice. Put that down here. Clean that up a little bit. It's looking a little messy. Let's not get messy like Lionel here. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess the universe heard me because there's our first cunning. Okay. We're not mad at that at all. This has been a very good box. I am very pleased with the turnout. We got our first cunning. It's like we manifested it into the universe. And that's pretty awesome. So 5 legendaries. Can't expect there to be a 6th one in here. But it is a Thrawn pack, so you never know. This will be our last pack of the box. For those of you who have made it this far, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a blast finally getting a chance to open booster boxes. This is such a great product to open. This is such a great game to play. I don't have much else to say as we open a Hyperspace Partisan Insurgent. This has been a great box. I hope to do more of these. I plan on doing at least one more as we have another foil rare to end on. Search Your Feelings. My goodness. And then there's your Bail Organa to close it out. So to recap, as we got a bunch of foils, we did get 1 hyper foil, and it was Gorilla Attack Pod was our hyper foil. I don't think we got any others that I recall, at least not in the regular packs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hyperspace out of 24 packs, which I think is one above the average. We also got 3 foil rares, which was really nice, and then a foil legendary and a hyperspace foil legendary. So our regular legendaries of the box were Cunning, Mace Windu, and Home 1. We also got the hyperspace foil Home 1, which is, again, absolutely gorgeous. And then the foil Luke Skywalker in our second ever pack. So that is going to do it for this booster box opening. We may do one more. Thank you so much to all of you for tuning in. If you like this video, go ahead and drop a like on the video and subscribe to our channel, Roll On Gaming. There it is. And thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.